Hello, welcome back. I'm Statman Dave, and today I'm going to be explaining how Erik ten Hag will set up Manchester United, taking a look at the starting 11 formation and tactics, but also at areas that need strengthening with transfers. Remember to subscribe if you're new and smash that like button. But anyway, let's get this party started. After months of speculation, Manchester United have finally appointed Erik ten Hag as their next permanent manager. Touted as one of the hottest managerial prospects around Europe, ten Hag has his work cut out, with a major rebuild needed at Old Trafford. But if given the backing and time required to implement his philosophy, the Dutchman will be a massive success. Erik ten Hag's go-to formation is the 4-2-3-1, but with a highly fluid and mobile system, this starting shape is largely irrelevant, with players freely interchanging positions when in possession. Taking his most recent Ajax side as an example, when they have the ball, we often see really high and wide wingers who stretch the pitch, a central midfielder joining the number 10 on the attacking midfield line, whilst the other is joined by the right back, as the left back usually creates a back three with the centre backs. This shape resembles a 3-2-5, but as a proprietor of positional play, it resembles a 3-2-2-3. A big part of positional play is maintaining a certain number of players on each horizontal and vertical line, with a maximum of 2 or 3 players on each line at any time. This rigidity is what makes positional rotation so frequent, as players have clear instructions to retain the structure whilst using off-the-ball movement to manipulate the opponent. The attacking structure also provides a greater starting point for ten Hag's counter-press, which sees his players swarm the opposition to regain the ball. Whilst ten Hag's starting formation could be a 4-2-1-3 or a 4-3-3 or something else entirely, it isn't really important. What is important, however, is the roles and instructions he gives his players. For Manchester United, it's logical to assume that Erik ten Hag will implement a similar system that effectively got him the job in the first place. Using the current squad of players available, I expect David De Gea to continue in goal, the back four of Diogo Dalot, Harry Maguire, Raphael Varane and Luke Shaw. In midfield, United are without a player capable of playing the anchor man role. Meanwhile, in the offensive box-to-box role, I think we'll see Fred, who could join Bruno Fernandes in attacking midfield. And finally, I'd like to see a front three from left to right of Marcus Rashford, Cristiano Ronaldo and Jadon Sancho. With the reports that ten Hag will be heavily backed by the club, with a summer clear-out of the old, expect a big turnover of players, but please give the players a chance under the Dutchman. At Ajax, ten Hag made use of Premier League failures, turning them around from want-away players from the likes of Everton, Southampton and West Ham to topping metrics in the Champions League. Tadic has been the biggest success. When he left Southampton for £12 million in 2018, no one would have predicted that he'd go on to star in Champions League victories over Juventus, Borussia Dortmund and Real Madrid, or to be directly involved in nearly a goal per game in almost 200 games for Ajax. Ten Hag's coaching and tactical system will breathe a new life into all players that train under him at Manchester United, and I think that could be a big impact for some stars. Despite that, I can still see there are several areas that massively need to be improved. In goal, as great as David De Gea has been, ten Hag wants a ball-playing goalkeeper. That's just not where the Spaniard excels, a shot stopper first and foremost. De Gea can still improve with the ball at his feet, but at 31 and with Dean Henderson angling for a move, planning for the future might be smart. David Raya from Brentford would be a great option, ranking in the 94th percentile for defensive actions outside the box and accurate with 98.7% of his passes under 30 yards, while also being above the average for post-shot expected goals prevented. Raya would be a cheap way to add ball-playing quality in goal. Ten Hag will also want a quick ball-playing centre-back. Bringing Timber with him from Ajax could be great business, very composed and competent in possession, but an intelligent defender with great recovery pace. Timber has emerged as one of the leading defensive prospects around Europe under ten Hag's coaching. Being just 5'10", he would benefit playing alongside Harry Maguire. This duo could form an excellent partnership, with Maguire challenging for every aerial duel whilst Timber covers the space in behind using his pace. What's more is that if Timber struggles to adapt to physicality in the Premier League, he can move to right back, where his excellent ball-playing skills could still be very useful. A defensive midfielder is a must, an area that's been a problem since Michael Carrick retired. Whilst United could save money on the likes of Calvin Phillips and Tchouaméni, I think spending the money on Rice is the move that provides a guaranteed success in the position, and it fixes it for the long term. A complete defensive midfielder, Rice's experience as a centre-back would help him with Ten Hag's positional rotation, as he could adopt any of the 5 deepest positions to create confusion for the opposition and still play with confidence. In attack, I think an inverted right winger would be signed to add quality and variety to the position. Still not safe from relegation, Raphinha could be available for a cut price if Leeds get relegated. Creative, dynamic and a goal scorer capable of something special, Raphinha effectively is a more experienced Antony, and with his best position unquestionably being on the right wing, signing him wouldn't just add a profile of a player that would be key under Erik ten Hag, but it fix another problem position. And finally, up front, Cristiano Ronaldo is 37, and even if he's still at the club beyond the summer, United need an alternative. Gianluca Scamacca could be perfect. He's been touted as being the next Zlatan, and despite being 6'5" like Ibrahimovic, Scamacca also combines his physical size with incredible agility and technical ability, scoring once every 124 minutes for mid-table Sassuolo. The Italian would provide the central threat that Sebastian Haller has for his most recent Ajax side, giving Ten Hag's attackers a target to send crosses into. Expected to be a summer of clearing out the squad and starting anew under Ten Hag, signing all 5 of these players is unlikely. But if United have to prioritise, I think defensive midfield should come first, then a new centre forward, followed by a quick centre back, a right winger, and finally a ball playing goalkeeper. But I want to ask you guys one question. If you had £150 million to spend this summer, would you spend that on Timber for 30, Raphinha for 25, providing they get relegated, Scamacca for 25, and Calvin Phillips for 60, or would you spend it all on Declan Rice? I want to see your answers in the comments below. It's important to remember that Ten Hag has had a lot of success by integrating academy graduates into his first team, and with an excellent youth setup at Old Trafford, we could see new starters emerge. Amad Diallo, Alejandro Garnacho, Charlie McNeil, Kobbie Mainoo, and Jimmy Garner could all get the chance to impress. Whilst there's a lot of work to be done at Old Trafford with Erik ten Hag at the helm and backed by the club, I'm extremely hopeful as a Manchester United fan. But anyway guys, what do you think? Are you pleased with the appointment of Erik ten Hag, and will he be a success at Manchester United? Let me know in the comments below. I've been Statman Dave, subscribe if you're new, we'll see you later. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, why not check out some more content on the Statman Dave YouTube channel.